All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Discover Arbonne event. My name is Danielle Pearson, and I'm an independent consultant and an executive national vice president with this incredible company. And I'm joined here tonight with my beautiful friend and business partner, National Vice President Crystal Supernaut. And we are super excited to speak with you tonight about an opportunity that has not only changed our lives, but the lives of many different people from many different walks of life. This is truly a business where ordinary people can change their lives and make a difference in this world. And I'm just telling you right now that if you're someone who's joined us tonight and you're a little skeptical and you're not exactly sure why you said yes, or you have some reservations, I just encourage you to grab a cup of tea, a glass of wine, a glass of water, whatever it is, sit back and relax. I think it's going to be really fun because you're going to hear my story and Crystal's story. And we're both two women who originally were huge no's to this business. We were skeptical. We had all the red flags. But you'll hear our story, but we finally realized that this was a possible business opportunity that could be a vehicle for us to a more, better, different kind of a life. And so we're excited to share that information with you tonight. If you would like to see in front of you what's possible with this business, you can learn more about our opportunity at earnings.arbonne.com. So feel free to print that off and you'll be able to see what is possible with this company. So what's going to happen tonight is I'm going to speak and tell you my story. I'm going to pass it over to Crystal. She's going to tell you a little bit about herself and her story. I'm going to take it back. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the history of Arbonne and who we are. Crystal's going to share the fun part about how we make money and the financial side of what's really possible with this business. So again, thank you for joining. I always tell people, hey, there's no pressure. You just sitting here and learning, you may just really be in a better place to support the person who invited you here tonight, ask you to take a closer look. Maybe it'll be for you, maybe it won't. If it's not, maybe you'll know someone in your life who could benefit from this. So again, thank you so much for taking the time to join us tonight. So a little bit about myself and my story. I've been a part of Arbonne for 15 years. I am currently a wife and a mom to 6 kiddos. My oldest is 18. She's a freshman in college. My little guy is 6. He's in first grade. 3 boys, 3 girls, and they are part of my beautiful why for building this business. But 15 years ago, when I was introduced to Arbonne, I had 2 little girls at the time. Baby number 3 was on the way, and I was a physical therapist. And you guys, I truly, truly loved being a PT. I loved helping people. I was a college athlete. It was just a part of who I was to help people get stronger and better and have that quality of life. So that was important to me. But when I started a family, a lot of my priorities shifted. And I wanted more time to be the present wife and mom that I longed to be. And my husband and I, the way that I describe it is we felt trapped. We wanted more choices. We wanted more time together. We were living paycheck to paycheck. We came to our marriage, both of us with so much college debt. And so we just didn't know, how we were going to get out of this circumstance. And we both felt called to more. We just had no idea, how we were going to fulfill that. And so Arbonne found me. It was a coworker of mine who was also a PT. She was researching all of these home-based businesses and she discovered Arbonne. And so knowing my heart's desire to be home and to have more choices, she came right to me and she thought for sure I was going to want to do this business with her. And you guys, I thought for sure she was crazy. And so for 6 weeks, I was like, nope, I will never do that. I was a little bit snobby about it. Like, who does that? Professional people don't do that. You really can't make money. But I also just had a lot of red flags about, I'm not a salesperson. I didn't know anything about business. I'm introverted. I've had problem skin my whole life, right? So to me, like I had all of these odds stacked against me. But to get her off my back and just to, say that I was supporting her, I tried her product. And I tried a sample of the skincare, and overnight I saw a difference in my skin. And within a few days, people were complimenting me and asking me what I was doing differently. And so naturally, I was referring them to her. And so after multiple referrals, she came to me and she said, Danielle, you're being so stubborn. Will you just hear a little bit more about this business and what it could do for you? And then once you've heard, if it's not for you, then you can say no. But at least open your heart and hear a little bit more. So you guys, I did. I decided that I should let me just hear her out and then I can tell her no and politely walk away and be done. But the night that I heard that information, I can't even describe to you the hope that I felt for my life. I heard from our then regional vice president, Carrie McDonald, who is a mentor to me to this day and one of my dearest friends. But I heard her story about how she was a teacher and built this business and the choices that it was giving her. And I saw that she was real and I saw that her success was real. And I started to realize that if I wanted something different in my life, I was going to have to do something different. because what we were doing wasn't getting us where we wanted to go. And so I had to open my eyes to something different. And you guys, despite having like so many odds against me and just the petrified of public speaking, like didn't want my friends to run for me, like all the fears and all the hesitations, there still was this one driving force, and that was a desire for a better life for my family, a desire to be more present to my children and to my husband and to have choices. And so very reluctantly I said yes, and I jumped into this business. I will tell you that when I started, so many people in my life told me I was crazy. They told me that this business was never going to work. And I will say that what I chose to do was, instead of listening to the people who told me it wouldn't work, I listened to the people who were where I wanted to be. I will share that if you look at earnings.arbonne.com, you're going to see that Crystal and I are at the top level of this company. So our results aren't necessarily typical, but what it does show you is what's possible. And that's all I needed to know when I started this business, was what was possible for me and my family. And when I learned that, I locked arms with people who were where I wanted to be. And that's what we do in this business. I started Arbonne not to get to the top, because I thought to get to the top of any company, you kind of have to do a lot of sacrificing. And we've made sacrifices, you'll hear that. But we've built this business around our family. So like I said, I started with 2 kids, I had 6. I homeschooled the first 8 years of my business while I built to the top level of the company. The choices, the freedom, the flexibility that this business has given us is amazing. But I built to the top of the company, not by sacrificing the things that matter most. I built to the top of this company by pouring into people and building relationships and helping other people have a better life and have more choices and use our amazing products and begin building this business. And so I love that this business, just like as a PT, I loved helping people. Now as an Arbonne consultant, I continue to help people in such a different but really beautiful way. So that's a little bit about my story. And Crystal, I'm going to pass it to you.
Awesome. That was great, Danielle. Always love to hear your story after almost 7 years. It's pretty awesome. And this business is so beautiful, so many great people, and what a culture it's created for so many. So I'm going to share a little bit about myself. My name is Crystal Surprenant. I'm an independent consultant and national vice president with Arbonne. And my background actually prior to Arbonne was in banking, and I was in the corporate world. And I was somebody that kind of similar to Danielle. I was like, these things don't work, and I don't do those things. And I was a very big naysayer. I was somebody that I had some friends that were in the network marketing industry, but I really just didn't want anything to do with it. And it was just where I was at. And when my son was born, I was fortunate enough to walk away from that life. However, I quickly learned that what I was doing was not going to work for me. And so I actually had an experience with the 30 Days to Healthy Living. And if you have not heard more about that, you definitely want to check with the consultant that invited you on this call, because it's an amazing program. And I decided to do that program. And I fell in love with the nutrition products, and I was telling everybody about it. I don't think I've gone a day since without the chocolate protein powder or the fizz sticks. And so pretty quickly, I realized how much I was talking about it. And my sponsor had said to me, you need to hear a little bit more about it. And I agreed to listen and hear her out, even though I had already made up my mind that I was not going to do this. And she shared with me the earnings potential, which we're going to share with you later on. But that is what totally wowed me. I was a numbers person. I was a banker. I was conservative. I really, if I were to ever look at something like this, I wanted to make sure it was worth my while. And it completely wowed me. Of course, there's a lot of hard work. There's a lot of effort going into building a business, but it was something that I really wanted to hear more about. And so here we are almost 7 years later. But it's completely changed my life. It's completely changed the life for my family. And I never ever saw myself doing something like this in a million years. And I truly mean that. So if you're one of those people, I get you. So it's pretty amazing what the company has done over the years. And Danielle's going to share with you some more about Arbonne and how special they are. And then we'll kind of get more into the business piece. But it's just, it's pretty amazing how things can really change and turn out. And now, coming from the banking world too, I saw a lot of people start businesses. And I didn't want to take the same risks that they did. And so it's just amazing what this business can do. So I'll hand it back to you, Danielle, and I'll get into that, the earnings potential.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Crystal. I love your story. So, okay, you guys, I'm going to give you a little background on who Arbonne is, what sets us apart, and just some of the facts and business side of Arbonne. So, we are a health and wellness company with 4 decades of history. Our brand philosophy as a company embraces the connection between a healthier mind, a stronger body, and more beautiful skin. We have a very competitive earning plan that Crystal's going to talk about, but we also have a committed home office team who handles all of our marketing, customer service, deliveries, and the consultant's own personal website, which is really cool. So our founder over 40 years ago had a beautiful vision. He said, when I dreamt of Arbonne, I wanted it to be a place where people could flourish. And you guys, that's what our business is all about. It's about empowering people and helping them flourish by being good to themselves, being good to their community, and to the planet. So we at Arbonne are entrepreneurs who are passionate about healthy living. And when I share Arbonne with people, I say, I have 2 gifts. I have products that can change your skin and your health. I have a business that can change your life. And that helps me to not feel salesy. Like, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just want to share those 2 beautiful gifts. And we're passionate about healthy living from the inside out with our products, and from a lifestyle standpoint with our business. So we are also a B Corp certified company, which means that we're held to higher standards. This certification means that we value people and planet, not just profit. So that's really important. We're also committed to sustainability measures by decreasing waste and increasing recycling. And we don't only want to be the best company in the world, but we are striving to be the best company for the world. We have a global business opportunity. We're currently in the United States, Canada, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, and Poland. And we have that online business with no geographical territory. So you can build, with your cell phone or whatever device you choose to use to build a business, you can build in all of those territories, which is really cool. So our product difference, what sets us apart from a product standpoint, right? There's so many products on the marketplace. Well, at Arbonne, we innovate using plant-based ingredients grounded in science and clinical research with high standards for safety. We have very high ethical standards. So in Europe, you guys, they have banned over 1,400 ingredients that are known to be toxic and harmful and have no purpose being in and on your skin. Well, sadly, the United States has only banned 11 of those ingredients. But at Arbonne, we abide to a very stringent ingredient policy where we have over 2,000 ingredients on our not allowed list. So we have a very high standard of safety, so people can use our products and know and be confident that what's in them is good for them and their family. Most of our products have a third-party certification, which is great. We also subject all of our products to scientific testing to continually raise our standards. We are 100% vegan, we're cruelty-free, non-GMO, we're formulated without gluten, dairy, and no artificial sweeteners. We currently offer a 45-day money-back guarantee, but effective March 1st, it's a 90-day money-back guarantee. So these are truly the best of the best products. I tell people, again, this is how I say, I'm not a salesperson. I want you to love your products. So if you get something and you're not satisfied, you have 90 days coming up here very soon to say, hey, this isn't the right fit. We can exchange it, find something that is going to work, or you can get your money back, but we want our clients to be happy, okay? So that's really important. We also offer a very wide range of consumable products for the entire family. And having a business with consumable products is really, really smart from a business standpoint. So what happens is our clients buy our products, they fall in love, they run out, and they reorder. And hopefully they reorder over and over and over again. So this means repeat commissions on each of those orders. We are truly a product-driven business with the types of products that people are already purchasing. So they're products that are in people's budgets, right? You're already buying shampoo and body products and cosmetics and skincare and nutrition and maybe sunscreen or maybe your baby's line. So people are already buying these products somewhere. We're just teaching people how to redirect that spending to what we believe is most likely a healthier product. We teach people how to shop at a discount and to get great results. So we offer something for everyone in addition to our top selling nutrition and skincare. Like I said, we have makeup, body care, hair care, sports nutrition. We have a men's line and that baby's line. Our 2 best-selling skincare lines, it's funny because Crystal started with the 30 Days to Healthy Living program. I started with skincare. We didn't have the 30 Days to Healthy Living 15 years ago, so that really dates me. So I just started with that skincare. But like Crystal said, if you're not familiar with our products, definitely talk with the consultant who invited you on today. We've got some great information that we could pass your way. But basically, our 30 Days to Healthy Living is our most It's a very well-known program that we offer. It's our number one nutrition offer. This program helps you to learn to identify foods that don't make you feel great so that you can learn to choose foods that do fuel your body, optimizing how you look and feel, helping us to have more energy. The program helps to support a balanced gut, to gain confidence, prioritize resting, and learn how to focus on more of a positive mindset. In our 30-day groups, we provide meal plans, recipes, grocery lists, so much support. And not only do we have all of that, which is pretty incredible, but our products taste amazing. And like Crystal said, like I don't go a day without using our products, even if I'm not doing the full 30 days, which right now I am. I'm on my fourth week. It's the best I've ever done with our 30-day program. I'm so proud of myself and my husband too. But the rest of the time I follow it either 90% of the time and 10% of the time have some of those cheat foods, or 80-20. But I cannot imagine my life without these products. So ask your consultant. They can get you some videos or some great information, but it is truly an incredible program. And then our healthy aging skincare regimen is our Age Well line. This line contains some incredible ingredients. One is called bakuchiol, which is a plant-based alternative to retinol, and it provides incredible results. It's combined with stabilized vitamin C and plant stem cells. And these products support all of the needs to healthy looking skin, including the reduction in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and uneven skin tone, while improving the look and feel of skin texture, hydration, and the overall radiance of the skin. So who doesn't want that, right? It's like, sign me up. And so, like we said, I fell in love with Arbonne Skincare. All of our skincare lines truly provide incredible results. And that's what I fell in love with. And then a great nutrition line. So that's a little bit about our products. You guys, I want to share 3 trends that I think are just super important to know when you're looking at a business. So first of all, work habits are changing. People are looking for ways to be their own boss so they can have more personal flexibility and control over how they spend their time, right? That's why I started. Like I wanted to control how I spent my time. I'm not afraid of hard work. I just wanted to decide when I was going to put those hours in and around the things that mattered most to me. Well, side hustles accounted for an estimated $1.4 trillion of US income in 2018. And I can't even imagine what the reports are going to be when they get the numbers for 2020, right? We know that side hustles are growing. People are looking for those additional ways to make an income. The second trend is that social businesses are growing. More and more people are using social media to stay informed and to make product buying decisions. Research shows that 92% of consumers trust recommendations from people that they know, which means your recommendations count, right? Your friends trust your opinions. And this is something that truly we all do naturally. We're sharing products that we use and love. That's how I got started, is I was naturally talking to people about products that I love. But we do that every day. And so people are already shopping and communicating online. So online businesses are booming. So again, right place at the right time. So that was number 2. The third trend is that global wellness is booming. Global wellness is a $4.2 trillion industry that continues to grow, you guys, now more than ever. People are focused on what they're putting on and in their body. They're demanding clean skincare, well-being, and weight management solutions. We have that at Arbonne. We meet both skincare, nutrition, the whole gamut. So that is amazing. So why Arbonne, right? And why now? Well, as independent consultants, you can own your own online business with a low startup cost and very minimal risks. I tell people, listen, your investment are products that you want to get on for you and your family. Like we don't carry inventory. You don't have to like buy stock in anything. Like you buy products that you're going to use for your family. So worst case scenario, you try this and you say, hey, it's not for me. You, I wouldn't say are stuck, but you're going to have products that you would love and want to use anyway. So it's a win-win. There's really minimal risk. But you also can work this business alongside your current career, like most people have, your school schedule, busy lifestyle. I think we're all busy, right? So to be able to build something alongside and make it what you want it to be, I think is truly beautiful. But the most important thing for me is that you share products that you love and you earn a commission when your clients order and reorder. Your clients get to order directly from your website. We have an Arbonne, each of us consultants, we have our own Arbonne link. So we send that to people, they shop, it's sent straight to their home. So like I said, no inventory, no delivering, no running around. And our business model is simple, you guys. We share products we love with our network, like I said, and then we get paid a commission on everything we sell. And all of us, I think, are recommending things that we love we're just not normally getting paid for it, right? How many of you have seen a movie recently or went to a great restaurant that you recommended to somebody, read a book, had a sale, like whatever? Did any of those places send you a check and say thank you? Right? No, but that's what Arbonne does. And it's beautiful that our friends, we earn a commission off of the things that we're recommending to other people. And then Crystal's going to talk about just adding on and building a team, which is such a beautiful part. But it's just truly a beautiful and brilliant business model. So that's my part. I'm going to pass it back to Crystal. And thank you guys so much for listening to us tonight.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Danielle. All right, so I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of the business part. And this is the piece that I was telling you that really wowed me, that got me to just take a further look into this business. So first off, there are three different ways that you can earn in this Arbonne business. So the first way is through client sales, of course. And like Danielle said, we have clients that can order straight through a website, online link. We work with them. It's an amazing business from the client perspective. So you have that. You also have the second way, which is building a team, which is that's where all the fun begins. That's the part that really just changed the tone for me when the team started building. And through that, you earn what we call overrides, which is through, of course, teaching them and training them how to build their business. You also get compensated a percentage through that as well. And then also the third way is through cash awards. And this is for every level of the business can earn those based on performance. And again, you can see earnings.arbonne.com to reference a lot of these specifics, and also the next section that I'm going to talk about, which is what is the earnings potential and the 4 levels of management in Arbonne. So the first level is district manager, and at that level, the average earnings is around $300 per month. Sometimes you'll have a little more, a little less, but that is the average. The second is area manager, and that average earnings is around $1,500 per month. And I love this level because at this level that your earnings for future as well are completely willable to your family, which I thought was really amazing and a special part of what Arbonne had to offer. The third level is regional vice president, and the average earnings at that month, per month is $6,000 per month. And at this level, you also have the ability to earn the VP Achiever Award for a car award, basically is what we call it, with a white Mercedes Benz. And it can be any model you want as long as it's white, because it means pure, which is really what Arbonne represents through their pure, safe, and beneficial motto. And so you can earn your VP Achiever Award for your company car as well. And the top level is national vice president, and the average earnings is $22,000 per month. And so when I heard those types of numbers at first, I was kind of laughing about it, and I just thought about all the things that I made up in my head that I would have to do to even consider getting anywhere near the top of the business. And I was completely wrong. It's very normal to have hesitations. And my number one hesitation was I was too busy. And I was at the time. I told you I had a banking career. When I had my son, I did leave that. But when I had 2 jobs that I was doing to try and make up for the banking, career that I had. And I was super busy. I was working one of the jobs from home all day, on the phone, on the computer all day. And then I was actually waiting tables at night 4 nights a week. And then I would come home and I had a baby, my son, who I love dearly, but he didn't sleep, I think, for the first 5 years of his life. And I was just losing it. And so my husband really thought I was crazy because I would even consider doing something like this. But for me, again, coming from that business world, and I saw, at the time it was $79 to start a business. Right now it's $49 to start a business with Arbonne. If you're a preferred client, it's a $20 upgrade. There's no monthly commitment. And so for me, I was so used to seeing people put their life savings on the line to start a business. But so for me, it just was like, gosh, what do I have to lose? I have everything to gain. Why wouldn't I do this? And so I had so many reasons why I shouldn't do it, but I decided to focus on the reasons of why I should. And has extra time to do these things, right? You learn how to work it in, and that's what I chose to do. And since with since then, years ago, soon after starting this business, I was able to walk away from those extra jobs that I had, and I've been doing Arbonne, and I've been absolutely loving it. So, some other hesitations would be, I'm not a salesperson, or I'm not one of those people, or I can't do that. Maybe you can do that, but I can't do that. Absolutely not true. There are all walks of life in this business. We have people that have built their business to the top of this company by sitting in their dorm room and, in college. And then we have people that are getting ready to retire from their job that they've had for 30 plus years. But they've decided to start an Arbonne business, and then everything in between. And so it's beautiful to see all the different stories and success stories out there, and for people that have found this was that vehicle for them to get what they wanted out of their life. So, um, we teach people how to build this business alongside of their life. And so, one thing that was asked of me when I was looking at this business was, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years if you keep doing what you're doing? And that's what I'm going to ask you. If you keep doing exactly what you're doing right now for the next 5 years, 5 years from now, are you going to look back and wish that you did anything differently? Is there something that you're longing for in your life that you always really wanted to do or create, and you just don't know how you can do that? Arbonne can be that vehicle for you to do that. And so really thinking about, is it going to take hard work? Yes. Is it going to take some sacrifices? Yes, but you have the control over what that does. You are your own boss. You can decide your day to day and what your ideal day looks like, and really thinking about, I'm somebody that I even think back now, it's been almost 7 years, and I didn't want to be that person that sat on the sidelines. I wanted to do something with this, and I decided to jump in, and it's been amazing to see what's happened and the choices that it has created. And so with that, you also have the culture, the people, the relationships, the personal growth that really needed to happen, that wasn't really, I didn't have to face in what I was doing before, right? And the difference that it makes alone with the people that you meet, with the clients, with the products, and then with the business, it's absolutely unbelievable. And I say this to the Naomi, who's my sponsor, who introduced this business to me. I say, I will thank you until the day that I die that you didn't give up on me. Because one thing I didn't share in the beginning was, I actually said no to this business for a year because I already thought that I knew what it was all about. And I was clearly wrong. And I'm so glad that she didn't give up on me, and that I took the time to hear her out. And so I want to leave you with this. It's one of my favorite quotes that I always like to share, that I heard in the beginning. And it was that there's a price to pay to do something different, but there's also a price to pay to keep everything exactly the same. And so, if there's any part of you that wants something different, I hope that you get back with a consultant that invited you on this call tonight and just ask questions. There is never any pressure. We are all about helping people no matter where they want to take this, whether it's just a little something extra or if they want to go all the way. We love everybody no matter where they're at. So, thank you so much for listening in tonight. And I hope that this will help you truly take that direction in whatever it may be in your life that you are longing for. So thank you. Have a great night and take care.